Hello there, my people. Welcome to Banalish Diecast. My name is Evan, and today we got ourselves another load of Hot Wheels and Matchbox to unbox. Let's get right into it. So for today's haul, we have ourselves the greatest 10-pack ever, because as you can see, those are all licensed models. There's one car in this that I particularly really wanted to get my hands on. Can you guess which one it is? We'll come back to it in a bit. This is the Fast and Furious 5-pack, arguably the rarest 5-pack of the year. We're going to open that up. And also this Matchbox 70th Anniversary Special Edition 5-pack. We're going to open that one up too. We also got a couple Fast and Furious cars and some main lines. So let's start opening it all up. Alright guys, let's start opening this card up. I'm going to start with this guy. Fast and Furious 1970 Ford Escort RS 1600. This is the car that Brian O'Connor, Paul Walker, rest in peace, my man, drove in the 6th movie when they had the highway chase and they were going up against a straight-up tank. This car is extremely well done. Not only do we get decals on the sides and the top, but we also get fully detailed front and rear. Look at this. We get the headlights and turn signals and the grille detailed in. And on the back, look at this. We got logos, we got taillights, and we got a license plate. And it is not often Hot Wheels does a license plate on their cars. So that one is insanely nice. There's also this one. One of my favorite Fast and Furious movie cars is this, the 72 Gran Torino. Not only does this have an incredible green metallic paint job, oh my gosh, look at it in the light. God dang, that is pretty. But check out the detail. So the back has taillights. Very nice, because most cars do not have taillights in the Hot Wheels world. But on the front, look at this. Not only do we get the signal lights, but the headlights are actually detailed in. It's hard to tell, but they are detailed in, and the grille is painted black. Look at how cool that looks. This is a 2015 Mazda MX-5 Miata. This one is pretty cool. It's not really a rare casting, considering I see them everywhere. That's kind of a peg warmer. But check it out. It's flat black. It's got kind of a racing livery on it, but it's convertible. And we got like a roll cage there. I mean, I'm pretty sure your head is still going to be sticking up farther than that roll bar. So, I don't know how much that's going to help. Maybe a little bit. There's also a massive spoiler and a diffuser on the rear. Kind of just built for like drifting is what it looks like. I think it's really cool. And then there's this guy right here, the 2018 Copo Camaro SS from Dragstrip. Get this one out of the package here and take a closer look. So, it kind of looks like your normal everyday Camaro, but there are a few things, like this crazy cowl hood on it, that give you the idea that maybe there's something massive packing underneath it. And on the back, there is a wheelie bar and a parachute. So yeah, this thing is pretty suited for drag racing. Also, the net in the window, I never noticed that. What should we open next? A 5-pack or the 10-pack? I'm thinking 10-pack. Let's get these out of the way. And let's also get these out of the way. Also, the little illustration down here on the bottom corner, I can't remember what that truck is called, but that is actually a treasure hunt in the real world. They just erased the treasure hunt symbol off the side of it. So, interesting. Like I said, there is one car in this 10-pack that I was really crazy to get my hands on. Can y'all guess what it is? I'm about to show you which one it is in a few seconds. 3, 2, 1, it's this. The 1983 Chevy Silverado. This is quite possibly the nicest mainline they have ever done of this 83 Silverado. I don't normally buy 10-packs. In fact, this was only the second 10-pack I've ever bought. But this is what sold me. This is what really sold me. I am a huge fan of the Chevy Square Body, but clearly I'm not the only one who feels that way. Collectors are going absolutely mad for these Square Body Chevys. They always have. So they're near impossible to find, especially this one, which is just so beautiful. I love it. It's got like a sunset style two-tone on there. My lord, that thing is perfect. Absolutely love it. Alright, now let's start going down through the rest of the 5-pack. There's this guy. A little bit of a voice crack there. My bad. This is the BMW 507. My favorite BMW of all time, believe it or not. I'm not really a BMW guy, nor am I a German car guy, but this is really, really nice. I got the white one already, and arguably the red one is much better. Next one is, if I can get my hands on it, the Chevy Super Volt. And it is basically a Chevy Volt with every aspect of an American drag car slapped onto it. So we got massive wide tires in the back, a wheelie bar, a parachute, this massive drag spoiler, and instead of having a chrome supercharger sticking out of the hood, we have a chrome electric motor. One can say this is super dumb, but another could say it's absolutely genius. I already have this one. And the same thing as this Lightning, I already have this Lightning as well. Funny thing about the Lightning here, it used to be a muscle truck back in the 90s, and now it's, well, that. Ford just took a regular cab F-150, converted it to electric, reused the Lightning name, and there you go. This one, on the other hand, ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. I love this thing. In the satin black with the silver and gold stripes. It's a step side, and it's got a bit of a raked stance, as you can see here. The whole truck is tipped forward. Man, that thing is sick. Then we have this guy right here. Check it out. This is a Corvette C7Z06. This is one I've wanted for a while. It's in like a metallic, like a gunmetal gray, and it's got silver racing stripes. This one is quite nicely detailed too. It has the Corvette logo and headlights. And on the back we got taillights and another Corvette logo. That thing is super sick. Dude, look at the exhausts. Quad tip exhausts. Dang, bro, that thing is sick. I think it looks even better than the next generation, the C8. I think it looks way better. This one here, on the other hand, is not so good looking. This is the Koenigsegg Gemera. And I don't know, it's not my thing. I think it's kind of ugly looking. Now, the casting is done really well. Like, it looks just like the real one. And this is the nicest color they've done it in so far. We got detailed taillights and headlights with the logo on the hood there. So yeah, it's nicely done. I'm just not a fan of the car. Now this one here is my second favorite out of the entire 10-pack. Look at this. We got a Volkswagen here. I'm sorry for my poor German accent. This thing is in a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous baby blue with some silver trim on the hood with the Volkswagen logo up here, just like they were on the real cars. I can't say the real cars had wood grain because they didn't, but come on. That looks insanely cool. This is such an OG casting. Like, seriously, this casting's been around for a long time, and they've made so many countless versions of it. I love to collect it. This is a 2012 Volkswagen Beetle. This one is done quite nicely as well. Made to look factory, so it's got a really nice metallic blue with the black on the roof. We got logo on the front with headlights and taillights on the back, and there's that rare occasion where they add a license plate. Not a lot else to say about it, but it is really clean, and I like it. Now this one here is the 10-pack, 10-pack exclusive. Meaning you can only get this in the 10-pack. It is exclusive to the 10-pack, which I find funny because a few years back, Hot Wheels released a mainline version that looked pretty much exactly the same except for the decals on the hood. This is a 911 GT3 RS, and it's beautiful. The color is spectacular. I'm not even joking. This is the best color possible for this car. This car is spectacular, and I just know collectors are going to go nuts over that one, and probably already have. Now we have 5-packs. Let's start with this one. Haha, I'm leaving the Fast and Furious one till last. For anybody who actually wants to watch this whole video, I'm torturing you right now. I'm sorry. It's a 70th anniversary set. I don't think there's anything that makes it more valuable or rare, so I'm just going to rip it open as I normally do. And, of course, struggle in the meantime. Oh, this ain't even worth it. Much easier. Haha. There we go. So, for the 70th anniversary, the theme seems to be cars that are either silver with orange or silver with red and neon green. So we're going to start with this helicopter. This is called the MBX Mission helicopter, and I must say I'm not into it. I really don't collect helicopters, and look at how stubby it looks. Like, it looks really short. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously they had to shorten it so it would actually fit in the pack. Oh. Okay. I stand corrected. Look at how long it is. This is actually genius. I like this. I like this a lot. Wow. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Interesting. The next one is the Chevy Caprice. 1994, I believe, in silver. It's kind of got like a generic police livery on it. It's pretty cool, actually. I like the color combos. I think it looks really, really good, and the orange around the wheels, kind of a little bit out of place. But nonetheless, I think it looks pretty neat. You can actually see a laptop sitting in there, in the center of the interior. That's kind of sick. Let's move on to this one. This is my favorite. If you couldn't tell already, it's a square body Chevy, and that is the reason for it. It's just so cool. This is an old casting from Matchbox, and it's kind of a little bit outdated in one sense. I mean, it doesn't really have that square body body line to it, really. But still, we got a winch on the front. We got side pipes on that thing. That's a very interesting place to put a trailer hitch. What are you towing? Look at this. Like, what? Come on. I mean, if we do a wheelie all the way, you know, it's a little bit better. Think it's got enough power to do a wheelie? Oh yeah, we're good. Here's the next one. And I thought it was a fantasy casting. I didn't think this was a real vehicle. But, yeah, apparently it is. This is a GMC Wrecker. I don't know what year it is. They just call it the GMC Wrecker. Although that front end is giving me square body vibes. Look at this truck. That does not look anything at all like a square body Chevy. It's not even close. But it says it's a GMC, and apparently this casting was designed in 1987. So, it has to be a square body or older. Like, let's just hook up to a car real quick. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That works perfectly. Like, yeah. You can tow a little car around like that. Can I get... Oh, I can tow the Blazer, too. Oh, I was gonna say, can I get the front wheels in the air? Yeah, just barely. And the last one in the 5-pack is this. This is the Pierce Aero XT fire engine. And I didn't really care so much to have a fire engine in the collection. But this is actually an insanely well done casting. I'm not even joking. It looks really good. Tons and tons of detail gone into the casting work. It's nuts. All this up here is plastic. Down here is plastic. All this is metal. And then there is the plastic white roof on it as well, which actually looks really cool. Really creative way to get the two-tone in the cab. But yeah, this thing is really nice. The only complaint I have is that it's extremely tiny. I mean, come on, you park a fire engine next to a normal pickup truck, it's not going to be shorter than it. But here it is. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The Fast and Furious 5-pack. Yeah, I'm not opening this, so see you guys! Psych, I'm just kidding, we're opening it. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how much more design effort they put into this 5-pack? Oh, and here's the back in case you were wondering. Yo! Is that a Supra? Whoa! Is that a Supra? This is probably the rarest 5-pack for multiple reasons. Number one, it's not every day you get a Hot Wheels 5-pack where every single car in it is a licensed model. Second of all, they're all movie cars, so that increases the value even more. The real reason that this is so rare and valuable is because of this guy right here. Let's review this first. Toyota Supras are crazily sought after in the diecast world. This is arguably the most famous JDM car of all time, meaning there are a lot of Hot Wheels collectors who dream of having these in their collection. And the entire reason for the Supra's popularity is because of the orange Supra from Fast and Furious. That's what brought it into popularity. That's the whole reason the "yo, is that a Supra" meme even exists, really. You just look at what the mainline is selling for on eBay. And I am so happy to say that I am holding one just like it. Now, you can't have the orange Supra without this guy. The black 70 Dodge Charger. This is Dom's Charger. Crashed this thing into a transport truck. Rest in peace, car. But in the Fast and Furious movies, the cars were like their own characters. And as you know, every famous character has its partner. Batman and Robin, Bo and Luke Duke, the Blues Brothers, R2-D2 and C-3PO. It's just so right having the two of them together, right? That's the way it works with these two. The last race at the end of the first Fast and Furious movie. The Black Charger versus the Supra. This is probably the most iconic duo in movie car history. Now, let's move on to some other cars. This is the 1967 Ford Mustang. First, holy crud the paint. Oh my lord, look at the metallic. So this is the Mustang that Sean raced at the end of Tokyo Drift, and it's interesting because pretty much every car in that movie was a Japanese tuner, because it took place in Japan. Although I can't say it was American muscle, because they swapped it with a Nissan motor. I'm not even joking. What? That movie probably made so many muscle car fans angry, because they put a JDM engine in it, but you know. Still, here's the 70 Chevelle. This car was in Fast and Furious 4. At the very first race of the movie, Dom was ripping a fat wheelie in this thing. It just looks cool. It's got like a rough textured, kind of a gunmetal gray paint. It's weird. I mean, the car in the movie, I guess, was pretty similar. I think it was like a primer gray or something. Although we do have some detailed lights on here. Wow, I like it. Also, god dang, you can get a mad wheelie angle in this thing. And the last car of the day is the weirdest car of the day, not because of the car itself. Let's review the car and then I'll explain why it's weird. This is an Aston Martin DB5. If you are a James Bond fan, you know exactly what this car is. Pretty nicely detailed, lights on the rear with logos. Same deal on the front, the Aston Martin logo with headlights. But Evan, why is this car so weird? Well, I swear I did not see this car in any of the movies. I don't know what the heck it's doing in a Fast and Furious 5-pack. Hi there. So I stand corrected. This car was actually in the movie. But for a split second. Literally just a few seconds. Wasn't driving. Wasn't owned by a major character with a major role. It was just chilling there. Blocked out by so many people and objects, you could barely even identify what kind of car it was. So, why does Hot Wheels think this car is important enough to get a die-cast version twice with the Fast and Furious label on it? So if I see a Hot Wheels car that says Fast and Furious on it, I'm thinking, oh dang, that must be a pretty significant car from the movie, right? No, it's just chilling in the background. Mattel, where are you at? So Mattel, I don't know what you're thinking over there, but, maybe give us a more popular movie car, like the rocket-powered Fiero or something, I don't know. Well, that's the video. These are all the cars I picked up, 29 in total, I'm pretty sure. My favorite find of the whole day was the Fast and Furious 5-pack, just because of how doubtful I was ever going to find it. My favorite individual vehicle, though, I'm sorry, but it's this. I know I was going totally crazy about having the Supra, but the Silverado, I mean, come on. A square body fan is a square body fan. And he will never not be a square body fan. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. What was your favorite? And be sure to like, subscribe, all the stuff I'm not going to take an eternity telling you guys to do. And I'll see you